Okay, so here's another thing that we do. So I got this email from a wholesaler. He's got to be new to this because it's really bad. But anyways, so he sent me this information about this house on Peak Road in Hastings, Michigan. Actually, just pull it up here. So anyway, so he's trying to sell this thing for 80,000 bucks. Um, it's a log cabin on 6 acres. It's a 3,000 square foot house. Anyway, so looks like it got started and then stopped somewhere in 2007. So anyways, what I want to do is I just want to do a quick comp and just see what this is. What this could really comp for. He's saying it's worth 250. Yeah, potential ARV for 250, which it's on 6 acres. I mean, it could very likely could be it. But anyway, so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to go to Google and just paste it in Google, pull it up on Zillow, and we can see it sold for 27,000 bucks at one point, back in 2015. The metrics on it don't look too good. One bed, one bath, less than 1,000 square feet. But if you look through the pictures, it's bigger than that. I mean, it's pretty big house. So, but Zillow does say it's probably worth about 240. So that's kind of a good thing. But I don't always trust Zillow. So what I do is I'll just go back and I'll look at the map, the Google map, and then I'll just try to figure out where it is. Just in general, I mean, I really don't even know Hastings. So there's Hastings. This needs to refresh. Anders Road. It's like Head Lake, something like that. So we'll find it. Okay, so I go to the Michigan MLS. I'm going to hit login. Now this MLS system really is terrible. I don't like it at all. The Indiana MLS is way better. So anyways, I'm going to go to map search. So search, map search. I'm looking for residential. And I may actually, yeah, no, we'll just do residential. Hit use. Okay, so right here, the status, what we care about, we also want to see all active, we want to see pending and sold, and then we want to see it for a year back. So it went ahead and did 1 year back. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and find Hastings. Where are we at? Hastings, here we go. There's Peak Road right there. Okay, so I'm going to zoom out just a little bit. And I'm going to come down here and I'm going to do just a radius search. I think the house is like somewhere in here. And so thankful that that's in the way. So I'm going to do, if I look in close, it looks like that's a 1 mile radius. So I'm just going to do a 1 mile radius from that area. Now, only because this is a very it's not congested at all, for lack of a better term. So I'm gonna go a mile out, and honestly, that may be, oh, that may be too far. But then what I'll do is I'll start going through these in a little bit more detail. So that looks like a buy level. Sold for 140 back in 2017, beginning of this year. So I just want to just kind of get a quick understanding of the market. Looks like a smaller house sold for 103. Next door neighbor sold for 125. Now I'm not taking into account a lot of things here, like how much land it has and what size it is. But these are the closest ones. So you know what? Let's just start here. If I click on the little house, then I can go to the MLS number, and it'll create a new tab, and then I can go through this and start running my comps off of this. So if I click here, I can go to photos of this property. It's a really a different MLS system than Indiana. So it's got radiant floor heat, some pergo flooring, nothing over the top fancy with the kitchen other than they got new appliances. So it looks like they've got some land. But it's new siding, newer windows. Doesn't look like there's a garage. So I go back to the detail. Detail right there. So they've got 1,792 finished square feet. Listing price, sold price per square foot. They sold it for what they were listing it for. 145 is only on the market 27 days, and it's got 2 acres. So, so the guy's claiming that that this other house, which one is it? That this one's got 3,000 square feet, and it's on 6 acres. So, so anyways, that's stuff to take into account. Whether that's a $100,000 difference, I don't know. You have to just look at it, and we'll just have to go back and look at the other houses. Let's just do that real quick. So what I do is I'll just do a quick view of these to see which ones are good comps, and then once I find ones that are most similar and most similar, recently sold, then I'll start adding them into Flipster as comps. So this one sold for $61 a square foot. Let's take a look at the photos. Not many photos. Usually means it's not that good of a house. But it has 10 acres with a horse shelter. It has a new furnace, New vinyl siding. Has a pond. So for 10 acres, someone got it for 103. That's pretty good. Yeah, 9.95 acres right there. But, well, it's 1680 square feet. Okay, let's look at this next one. This one sold for 125. Is listed for 125. On the market 11 days. So things are moving. Things are moving pretty quick in Hastings. It's kind of interesting. Oh, makes sense now. I don't think that's granite countertops though. It's not. That's a big post. No laundry rooms right off the kitchen in the open. Stackable with water softeners, 2 water softeners. Kind of interesting. And that sold for 125. Has 5 acres. So this is really close to what we're at. The square foot is 1100. So and it's $109 a square foot. So here's what I would do at this point. I think these are all pretty decent comps. So now what I would do is I'm gonna come into Flipster. Let's see, here we go. And I need to add the property, so let's just quickly add this property. So status, it's active, it's a house. It's well, we're analyzing right now, but so Peak Road, Michigan, Hastings, I don't know what the zip is, but that's fine. And we don't know what the basement is. In fact, I don't even know what type of house that is. So he doesn't give a whole lot of information. This house was shed-dwelled. Well, I really don't have a whole lot beyond that. Zillow didn't offer much of information. So, oh, wrong Flipster tab. So all I really know is he's saying the square foot is 3,000 square feet. And I don't even know if I believe that. He said it was started to build in 2007. And the lead source comes from I found this guy on Craigslist. lead source. I'll just put Craigslist. He's asking 80. Okay. Hit update. If we wanted to, we could upload. In fact, as we get going, if we get sheets from sheets like this from wholesalers, it would be best if we save this and upload it to Flipster in the file document. So I'm going to go File, Save As, and I'm just going to put it in my desktop junk trash folder that I'll eventually clean out when I run out of room. So go desktop, trash, there we go, Peak Road. Now what we can do is we come into Flipster and under Document Center, we're just going to put the document name of wholesaler sheet. Browse. Go to desktop, trash. Peak Road, there we go. Hit upload. Wholesaler sheet, browse. Let's find it again, it may not work. Open. Upload. Didn't work. I'll have to put in a ticket for that. If you find issues like that, best thing to do is to come in here, help and support, submit a ticket. Oh, it's going to take me to my login. Anyways, you can put in a ticket. Yeah, never mind, we won't go there. Anyway, so you can submit a ticket and then you can say what's wrong with the program. But okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Analyzing Deals, and I'm going to go to Deal Analyzer. And actually, the first thing is I don't even know this market at all. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to At a Glance Valuator. I'm going to type in the zip code of this place. So 49058. 49058, and it's 3,000 square feet. And based on that zip code, what's the average price per square foot? So the average price per square foot for that zip code is 132. So we got to really watch that. Now that's the whole zip code. There may be a lot of underpriced properties in there. Or there may be some real junkers. But okay, we'll go to Deal Analyzer. We're going to add new deal. We're going to select a property. We just came up with Peak Road, so I scrolled to the bottom. It is a fix and flip. This is a heavy gut job. This thing really needs stuff. and we're not going to wholesale. We're going to keep it. Hit calculate. Oh, yeah, we got to put in the zip code. I think it's that. 49058. Just see if the zip code changes when it comes down here. 49058. No, that's the same zip code. $49058 right there. 3,000 square feet. Hit save. And then it just went and found that average price per square foot in the area. And so it, based on what we chose, that it's a heavy rehab and the ARV, it's saying that they gotta pay us $4,200 to buy this place. Now, I think that I think this is low based on what we were looking in the MLS. So what we can do, this is a really good video to watch, how to determine the ARV. But what we're gonna do is those comps in the area, we're gonna put them down here. So I'm gonna click new comp. I'm gonna go to here. I'm gonna copy this address. Put it in there. And then I'll go back, and we want the sale price, 125 right there. That's from a previous thing. So price is 125, and the square foot was 1144. Let's see how many bed, how many bath. And the Indiana MLS is so much easier to read. How many bed, how many bath? I can't even tell. Can't even find it. Bedrooms. Here we go. 3 on the right in front of me. 3 on the main level, 2 full baths. Okay, so it says 3, 2. 3, 2. Foundation. It's a crawl space right there. It's a 2-car detached garage, so it's not a crawl. What's a 2-car? 2, and then we just put DT. Crawl. Days on market, I think it was 11. Yep, 11. And it was built. When was it built? Hmm. 1997 right there. Now sometimes in the notes, what I'll do, so it's not always easiest to get the photos, unless sometimes they have a hyperlink, but they don't. So sometimes what I'll do is I will copy that address of this comp, go over to Google, paste it in, pull up the Zillow listing, and sometimes Zillow will have the old pictures. Yep, there we go. So then what I do is I take that link right there and I'll copy it and paste it in the notes. So then that way I can go and look at the pictures. Okay, create. Okay, so that's the first one. Now the next one, we'll go back. That was that one down there. Let's look at this one here. Oh, that's the same one. That's the one we just did. Okay. Now this one's a buy level, but usually buy levels are not as valuable as a ranch. So let's just copy and paste this. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go back to Flipster. Hit new comp. Paste it in there. Price, I believe this is 140. Yeah, 140. Days on market 27. It's a 4-bedroom, 2 bath with 1792 square feet. So 1792. So 4-bed, 2 bath. Days on market was 27. Garage. No garage. Oh, 2.3 acres. I do need to make a note of that because the acreage is what we're gonna. 2.3 acres. By level. No garage. Oh, I didn't put a date in when that other one sold. When did this one sell? Oh, here we go. Sold date 2/7/17. So we can just type in 2/7/2017, and that's good enough. Oh, now I need to put in Zillow. Or some link to the pictures. I mean, if there's some way to do it here, then that's good enough, but you need some link because you're gonna forget what the comps are. Or what the pictures of the comps are. Yep, good, and there's pictures, so that's great. So I'll just copy this, put it in Flipster. Paste that, hit create. Anyway, so now what we do is just keep going down through this and we figure out what is our average price per square foot. Now, this house is boasting 3,000 square feet. You can't always take 3,000 square feet or you can't always take averages of the square foot from homes that are smaller and then perfectly extrapolate that value into bigger homes, because usually there's some diminishing returns that takes place, and the dollar amount is not the same. But what I will do is, maybe what I can do is take the average price per square foot sold and then look at what the average square foot is, and then say, okay, for the first amount of square feet of the home that's 3,000 square feet, we should get 94 bucks a square foot. The remaining amount, so let's say that this averages to be 1,500 square feet. I take the first 1,500 of that 3,000 square feet and multiply it by 94 bucks a square foot. Then the other 1,500 square feet in the total of 3,000 square feet, I would then multiply that by, say, 50 bucks a square foot, or something a lot less, because of diminishing returns. And then I'd multiply those two, and then I'd add them together, so that I could figure out what my total ARV would be on a conservative basis when I've got a huge house, a huge 3,000 square feet that I'm comparing against stuff that's less than 2/3 and around a third of what it is. Yeah, so that's how I handle that. But I just keep on going through that. And actually, let's just do that. I should figure out what the other. Let's just do it here really quick. I think it's this one. Yeah, this one. So this one. Its average price per square foot. Oh, it's 60 bucks a square foot. So that really drops it. So let's just quickly put that one in. Yeah, we better do that. Anders Road, Hastings. I keep saying that I'm going to be done, and then I just keep on going. Okay, 103. And then I'm just going to put the square foot. I'm not going to put everything else in because I just want to get to the thing. Yeah, I just want to get to the calculation. Ooh, 10 acres. And it's 1,680 square feet. Okay, let's just create. Okay, so we're at 83 bucks a square foot. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that as my average, and I'm going to pull up the calculator so you can watch this. Okay, and then I'm going to assume the average of those is 1,500 square feet. I mean, I'd really calculate it out, but yeah. Maybe no. Let's just go ahead and do it. 1144 plus 1792 plus 1680 equals that divided by 3. 1,500 square feet. That's a pretty good guess. Okay, so I would take that. So that's roughly 1540. I take that times 83, and that gets me to 127,700. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to say the next square foot above and beyond the average of this is, okay, so I had it's 1440 or 1460, 1460. And then I'm going to say I'm not going to get a premium. Once I built the house, additional house only costs about 50 bucks a square foot. So times 50. So I got 73,000 plus my 127. So that gets me to, what is that? God, I can't even think. It's so late. What's that? 290? Or I'm 190? 127, 700. Oh, 200. Right on. Yeah. So 200,000. So they're saying it's worth 250, and we've got that it's worth 200. Okay. So now that we know it's worth 200, we can adjust this so that this comes out to be 200,000. That's close enough. So around 67 bucks a square foot. So if we run our numbers, so we're saying the ARV is around 201. Rehab cost is about 90, and then we've got all this other in here. So our buy price is right around 40. I'm sorry. Our buy price is right around 40 in order to make 40. So, God, Hastings is kind of far away. And this one looks like it's a beast. So, anyways, that's so I should still contact that wholesaler and say, hey, look, our buy price is this is what it is. In fact, with a wholesaler, you don't really want to negotiate. I wouldn't negotiate anything. I would just kind of name what the price is, and kind of go from there. So and it's either kind of a take it or leave it kind of thing. But yeah. So anyways, hopefully that was helpful. That's a long video to go over Michigan MLS, but it's kind of a good property to go through and talk about how I would comp this. So okay, thanks.